Welcome on in, everybody. We have 2 games left here in the state playoffs, the quarterfinals from Weber State University here inside the Purple Palace. We've got ourselves a good one here with the number 1 team in the state, the Dixie Flyers, taking on the Provo Bulldogs with a very good lineup here tonight of games that we've already seen all day. I mean, we've seen a good lineup of games from game number 1 up until this one, which is game number 7.
Yeah. 2 overtime games, a double overtime game, a lot of close games. And how about the number 1 seed, Dixie Lady Flyers, Casey Winters? 2 losses all year. 2 losses all year. They split in region with Pineview and Snow Canyon. They hadn't won a Region 9 title at Dixie High School in girls basketball since 1945. And here comes Casey into the Flyer program. And obviously his daughter, Addie Winters, has had a great year, Izzy Hollingshead. But this is no easy task, man. Provo comes in 16-8. They won their region. They're here to play.
Yeah, and just looking at them, they got some really great size. And it's really a pleasure for me to be at this game, being that I hired Casey back at Bear River.
You get credit.
When he first came out of college. And I remember his daughter, Addie, just a little girl, and now here she is, a great basketball player, so it's going to be fun.
Sophomore, averaging over 14 points a game. There she is right there, getting a little hug. Yeah, this Flyer team, fun team, but Coach Winter said this will not be. He's had a chance to talk with him for just a minute, and he said, hey, they've got our full attention. I mean, the girls team was here early, 9:30, guys, cheering on the Dixie Flyer. Boys team did get back to the hotel, get off their feet. Obviously, I'm sure Provo did something similar, probably a little walkthrough, a little stretching today, had some lunch, got off their feet, and here we go, a chance to get to the semifinals.
And that's exactly what you're looking for today. Provo Bulldogs, Dixie Flyers. Game tonight brought to you by Boulevard Home, making your house a home for 51 years, all across southern Utah and southern Nevada.
And Yenchik, the sophomore, for Provo, 11.9 points a game. Kind of our Finley Subaru star watch. And then probably Izzy for Dixie there. She leads the Flyers in scoring this year. Izzy averaging 18.3 points per contest.
That's impressive. You got 2 young players that are kind of the keys to the game. That's impressive.
Provo rocking the green, the whites with the blue trim for Dixie.
Provo boys winning in double overtime earlier today as the Dixie Flyers get the tip, and we are underway with Izzy Hollingshead taking control. They swing around the perimeter, and Winters looking for a way inside, can't find it, takes it back out to Orton.
Yeah, we will see Dixie Provo again on the boys' side in the semifinals Friday night.
Shot goes up, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, blocked away, but the Flyers remain in possession. Here's Winters on the drive. Through some traffic, off the glass, good for 2. Addie Winters gets Dixie on the board.
And great take by Winters.
She can play downhill. She can really shoot the 3. Fearless competitor. Also a great soccer player.
Deep 3 off the front of the rim, and Winters goes up high. They're going to call it a jump ball, and it'll go back into the hands of the Bulldogs.
You got the Dixie boys team here to our left with front row seats cheering on the girls. With the snow, I maybe a lot of people holding off, maybe coming up Friday and Saturday, waiting to see how today played out. So welcoming everybody watching or listening to the broadcast tonight.
And it's a steal tipped off the hand of Winters into the hands of Lydia Shurtleff, and the Flyers will bring it back to their side of the court. Hollingshead sets up the offense. Dribbles it off to the right wing. Takes it back up top. To Stilson. Stilson will take the drive. Backs it out. Winters on the drive with the right. All the way to the glass and good again as Winters picks up another bucket.
You know who that reminds me of? Another Region 9 player that's playing for BYU. Little Livy Hamlin in that move right there, guys.
I can see it.
I can too.
Into the corner goes Ibarra. Brings it back up top. They'll reset. Yenchik. Nearly in the trap, double team into the corner. Step inside. Shot goes up, no good from Ibarra. Rebound back to the hands of Yenchik. Going back up to the hoop. Still no good. And nearly another offensive rebound, but there's a whistle for a foul.
This is a team that will take some threes. Aleto's taken the fewest this year, but has the best percentage. Of the everyday players, Martinez 38%, Yencic 32% from three. You got Martin, the senior, shooting 29% from the three-point line this year. As a team, they shoot at 32% clip.
Pretty efficient team, I would say. Hollingshead dribbles it up court, gets a pick from Shirtliff, kicks out. Stilson on the drive, puts up the mid-range, Shea off the glass, good for another Dixie Flyer bucket. Into the corner. On the drive, can't get it to go down. Second chance opportunities and a whistle.
You mentioned Hayden Stilson. I remember back in the day, her dad played college basketball. He was a BYU Hawaii Seasider. Jason Stilson here watching his daughter hoop it up. I don't know if he still got game, guys.
Yencic kicks it around. Martin on the drive. Blocked away. Back into the hands of the Bulldogs. Yencic takes it inside. It's stolen, and Stilson was on the line when she brought it in, so it'll stay back down here with the Bulldogs, and they'll have an out-of-bounds play on the baseline.
Right now, Provo not getting any open looks. Dixie's defense has been phenomenal.
Let's see if they can cook something up on the inbound play. Brings it into Martinez. Goes up top to Martin. Martin lost a handle on it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Flyer basketball.
Head coach Amanda Barker right now for Provo kind of scratching her head offensively. They're going to have to make some adjustments here. But right now they got to focus on digging in defensively. But 6-0, early deficit here for the Bulldogs.
Indeed. Up top, Stilson swings it over to Hollingshead. She's got an open lane to the basket. Puts up the shot, no good. On the floater, here come the Bulldogs. There's a triple team up against Martin, and a foul. That's going to go, I believe, against Izzy Hollingshead. Izzy, one of the leading scorers on this squad, and just an absolute athlete.
Yeah,
just
one of the
extremely
best,
talented.
One of the best scorers in the entire region. 18.3 points per game. He's made 54 triples this year, coming into this quarterfinal today.
That ball gets tipped, goes out of bounds, and it will remain with Provo. They'll keep it on the baseline.
The thing about Izzy, too, is 6.2 rebounds, 3 assists a game, and 98 steals.
Yeah.
Tops on the Flyer team defensively as well in that department.
And they nearly get another steal, but another foul. This game they're calling a little tight.
Players will have to adjust.
That last game they let them play a lot more. You just got to learn to adjust to the officials.
That's right. Different officiating crews for every game. No pass inside. And Martin dribbles it off to the right-hand side. Back up through the middle. Kicked out and couldn't be saved. It'll be back into the hands of the Flyers.
And 14.4 turnovers per game. They're going to want to stay below that average on the season. And right now, a little tumultuous start offensively. The woes continue there. Just a little off on the pass. Couldn't one-hand it and corral it in.
Hollingshead brings it up. Looking for some sort of a lane. Floats one and misses. Provo bringing it the other way quickly. Here's Martin on the wing, looking down low. In the corner, taking it baseline. Has a lane against Shirtliff. A bump. No call. They play on another offensive board for Provo. They've been getting a lot of second chance opportunities. That one doesn't fall. Winters gets the ball stripped away from her, and the ball goes out of bounds. It will be, I believe, Flyer basketball. They finally give it a call. Flyer basketball.
Coach Winters, he's had a long coaching career at this point in time, hasn't he, Van?
Yes, he
you
really
mentioned
has.
Bear River. He had 2 different stints with John Judkins at Dixie and then at Utah Tech. And then obviously the Crimson Boys.
Yeah, Crimson Boys for a minute.
And now the Dixie Girls. Also the director of basketball operations at the Nets on Fire down in southern Utah.
Hollingshead takes a three. No good there. Stilson's there to clean it up with her second basket of the game. It's a quick 8-0 here in the first quarter. Behind the back. And dumping it off. Stolen away. Hollingshead. She can get control of it. She would have had a fast break. And throws the ball away. It's going to be a jump ball. And Dixie will take possession. Pass goes up. And Winters will drive it. Gets trapped. The kick out. Shot on the way. Out the front of the rim. No good from Audrey Orton. Provo's moving.
And they need a bucket. I mean, more than almost 5 minutes played, guys, and still goose egg on that scoreboard. Maybe a little nerves. Bigger gym, a lot of space behind the hoop. But they got to settle in here and get a quality possession and find a way to get on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and Dixie is not giving them any space at all to get a good look.
Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay down there with the Bulldogs. Do you have a little size advantage there with Martinez? Val Martinez.
Pass goes up high to Yinchik. They'll swing it. Sage Yinchik. We got Sage and Ember.
Yeah, a couple sets of sisters on this team, I'm assuming.
We've got Valeria Martinez, Mia Martinez, Ember Yinchik, Sage Yinchik. So we got a few familiar last names based off the fact that there's at least a couple of them on the roster.
And I was doing a terrible job running a floor camera last game, so I didn't get to go talk to Coach Barker and get a little bit of the backstory on the relationships on this team. But rest assured, if Provo keeps marching through, we'll get to know this team really well by Saturday afternoon.
Hollingshead draws a foul and will head to the line.
It's interesting to see the strength of schedule now with the new RPI, with the wrinkles. I mean, this is a region champ Provo team, but yet they're the 8 seed. Dixie, region champs. And just a top to bottom, little bit tougher region. Not that Provo's region's not tough, but the RPI says there's 7 spots in between them.
Right. And you saw that earlier with the boys' game with Skyview. They were an 8 seed. And
man, they had it, didn't they? That one had to feel like it slipped away.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to throw salt on the wound, but
they did have that one.
But that's scary because that Provo team is really good.
Just goes to show that anybody can beat anybody. It's a steal. The Flyers take it the other way. Hollingshead in the fast break. And the Flyers go up 12-0. Timeout taken.
I think that's a good timeout. I mean, this last 2:15 in the quarter, you got to clutch yourself and dial something up.
Oh yeah, you got to get at least 1 or 2 baskets before you go into that second quarter.
Well, let's take a quick look too at pregame. We were able to catch up with some of the coaches. Here's some of the coaches' comments here. So let's start with the Provo Bulldogs.
Coach, you're bringing your team here for the first state tournament in the arena. How's your team feeling?
Good. We'll find out here in a few minutes, but I think obviously there's always a little bit of nerves, so hopefully we can work those out in the first couple minutes and just play Dixie Flyer basketball.
Yes, and you mentioned playing Dixie Flyer basketball. What does that look like?
Yeah, we like to pressure on defense. Obviously, we feel like we can run up and down the floor with our athleticism, and hopefully we make some shots.
Well, good luck.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, back to you. Okay. Coach, you're here in the arena. How excited is your team?
Super excited. It's a privilege to be here.
Yes, and what are some keys for your team to be successful tonight?
Defense.
And it comes with 2:05 left in the first on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard.
I mean, look, you haven't played great offensively to start. You keep the single digits going in the second quarter and you chip away, and maybe it's 4 or 5 at halftime. You're still very much in live in this game. A lot of game left.
A lot of game left indeed as Winters brings the ball up court and slips past the defense, takes a bump, and it's going to be a blocking call that'll go against Sage Yenchik, I believe, and that will be, I believe, a bonus as well for Dixie. 5 fouls. As of right now, they have them on the out of bounds, but
They must.
no, I guess that was 3 against Provo. Excuse me, 3 against Provo. I was looking at the wrong side, guys. Behind the back goes Hollingshead, and the shot goes up, and it's good, and she's got 6 points in the first quarter.
That was smooth. I mean, behind the back, off the window with a little kiss.
Down low, Martinez almost lost a handle, dumps it off. Shot goes up. That's still no good. And then Provo is having a hard time buying a field goal here today.
Yep.
Hollingshead, wide open 3. Can't hit. An offensive board goes back into the hands of the Flyers. Winters kicks out to Orton. 3 on the way there, and that's no good. Martinez cleans it up.
That's a good look, that first triple. And now you got to take advantage,
Travel.
and as I'm about to say that, turnover.
Tuilavuka moved just a little too much. Got called for the travel. Hollingshead takes the inbound. It got tipped away by Martin, but she controls it back. And she'll push tempo up court. Slips past some defenders. Takes a mid-range J, short off the front of the rim. And Orton kind of got sandwiched there. Between a couple of Bulldogs, we move on. She steals it away into the hands of Shirtliff. Outlets up top,
Great.
finds Winters. Good transition basketball.
That is good basketball. Izzy knew right where her teammate was, got the pass right when it needed to be there.
And it all starts with Orton getting back on defense, right? Like if she's not hustling back, she doesn't get that deflection and that steal.
No shot clock as shot goes up in the first field goal.
Now the lid is
in.
off. I think they got to take advantage of that size is down in that low block. Martinez, good little drop step right to the bucket.
3 seconds to go. Hollingshead puts up a wild one and it drops. And then that takes us to the end of the first quarter. The Flyers on top, 18-4. A fantastic start for Dixie. As you check it out here on the replay. And Hollingshead, again, difficult shot there.
Yeah, great body control, not worrying about the foul, just finishing.
We'll take the break as well. Flyers on top, 18-4. We're with the Fan Sports Network, KSLSports.com.
Coach, you're here in the arena. How excited is your team?
Super excited. It's a privilege to be here.
Yes, and what are some keys for your team to be successful tonight?
Defense, and one and done. We got to box out and keep Dixie off the boards.
Sweet, I like it. Well, good luck tonight.
Thanks so much.
Yes, back to you.
Welcome back to the UCCU Saving Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
I just love how every flyer player is on the floor. Every loose ball, they're on the floor.
Looking for the inbound pass. They got to get it in. Finds Hollingshead. She'll take a step over 3. Rattles her in, no good. Looking up court. Leto's there, but the pass was not. It was too far ahead.
I like the idea. She sees a teammate out in front. Just let her too far. You got to try to create some fast break opportunities because the half-court defense, to Van's point, has been stifling. There's just been not a lot of room to operate. Just the one field goal so far, only 4 points on the scoreboard.
Dizzy steps on the line, and it will be Provo basketball. Good defense using the out-of-bounds line as a second defender.
I think Coach Casey Winters has to be happy with his team's intensity so far.
Oh, no question.
Just because you have the number 1 seed by your name, once you get to the quarterfinals, you got to throw that out the window.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they definitely have.
Backcourt violation for Provo, and it goes back into the hands of the Flyers.
And it's an interesting mixture. I mean, you got Hollingshead, sophomore, Audrey Orton, sophomore, Addie Winters, sophomore. And then you got Stilson, senior, Barchi, senior. You do have some upperclassmen that give you some leadership, but this sophomore class, you think of Ridgeline's run now over. They just lost earlier today, girls basketball, in overtime to Green Canyon. This could be the start of something special for Dixie.
No question.
And Shirtliff gets called with the offensive foul.
Yeah, I'd like to see that one again, but anytime, that restricted circle doesn't matter just because we're at Weber State.
Yeah, exactly.
I just don't know if she was set or not. Or if she lowered the shoulder there a little bit and initiated the contact.
I couldn't see just because the cheerleaders are right there.
So pass goes out of bounds, and it will stay down with the Bulldogs. Yenchik to inbound. Yenchik gets it back, and will set up the offense. Dixie with some substitutions that have come in. Barchi out on the floor. Shot goes up. That will rattle her. No good, but it will go to the line.
Yeah, good take there by Aledo, going to that left hand. That's her strong hand. Drawing the contact. Nearly got the N1. I'm not sure how that popped back out, but maybe this will, spark this team. You can stop the clock. You're kind of aiming the next minute 22, down to that 4-minute mark. Where is this game at? And free throws with the clock stop will help Provo. Only a 13-point lead. As dominant as Dixie has been, if they go on a little 5-6-0 run, Van, I think that changes the momentum a little bit that Dixie's clearly gained so far.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Winters is concerned because they're getting the defensive stops, they're getting the steals, but they're not always capitalizing on the other end.
And the shot is good.
Aleto's a junior, averages 8 points a game. A couple Fat Freddy's free throws. You like to see that if you're Coach Parker and the Bulldog fans out there.
Winters has an open 3, and she hits, and nets on fire three-pointer, Addie Winters.
You're going to go into the screen. Addie's going to make you pay. Second on the team in three-pointers made. She can shoot it from outside. She's fearless for a sophomore.
Ball gets tipped out. Body's on the ground. The ball goes back to Provo's hands. They're going to try to set something up here. They swing it.
Good ball.
Deep 3, and it's good.
Barely touched the net.
That was a sweet little move. The old pump fake. Underrated move.
Yes,
still works, doesn't it?
It still works.
Caden might try that in City League next week.
I might. Drive inside. Floater goes up off the front of the rim, and Hollingshead gets her own rebound. Kicks out. Orton's wide open. A straightaway 3. That's off the rim. And back into the hands of the Bulldogs. Martinez outlets to Yenchik.
A no-look pass.
And a whistle as Ibarra is going to head to the line.
And Provo settled in, right? The pregame first quarter jitters seemed to be over. Got a couple through the net. Hustling, they're getting some rebounds. They're getting out and pushing a little bit. A little bit more fluid the last couple of possessions. Nice take there, drawing the foul.
Free throw good.
And Provo a good shooting team from the line. They're 3 for 3. They have not missed from the stripe. Haven't been there much, but they're taking advantage when they've gotten there.
They got a lot of southpaws.
Is that good or bad?
That's good. I love a good southpaw shot. And both those from Provo have really nice shots.
Winters can't get it to go. She was able to split the defense. Yenchik will bring it up. She's already hit a 3. Go for another. Can't hit. 4:50 left to play, and a timeout taken by Coach Winters.
I like that timeout. Kind of sensing a little discombobulation. It's a 10-point lead right now. You got under 5 minutes to go. You're not going to probably even use all 5 timeouts in the first half. A lot of games. But in the quarterfinals, that's their first one. I like that one just to kind of draw something up and get a good quality possession here.
So timeout taken, and we will keep it in right here for just a moment here. Guys, I want to talk a little bit about how the game is shaping up to this point. Flyers with the 10-point lead. But listen, we mentioned this too. The Bulldogs seem to be, shaking off the rust and are ready to come in and play here in the second quarter. They've done much better defensively, holding the Flyers only 3 points while themselves scoring 5.
Yeah, and it seems even closer than 10 points, honestly, watching this second quarter.
I think that Yenchic's 3, we got Martinez a bucket, Aledo gets to the line. You're starting to see just a little bit more fluidity to your point, Caden, and we'll see if they can continue. They really need a couple stops and let that offense kind of keep clicking and get this down. If they could be down, like I said earlier, 4 or 5 at the half, I think they'd be really happy against the number 1 seed Dixie Lady Flyers.
Definitely.
Stilson kicks it out, and it's a turnover.
Yeah, deflected. Good hands in the passing lane there for Provo, and then the Flyer touched it last, so chance here to draw a little bit closer.
Not what Coach Winters wanted.
Out of a timeout?
Out of a timeout.
Shot goes up, no good, but the offensive rebound and the amount of second chance opportunities that Provo's gotten has been astronomical. The size advantage plays into their favor on that front. Yenchik
left
goes
hand.
Down low. Aledo is there for the bucket.
Great
Good pass.
Yeah, she sees the floor very, very well.
They've cut it to 8. And Dixie hasn't scored in a while, guys.
No, the last one was that Addie Winters 3 with about 6 minutes to go here in the second. Stilson puts up the 10-footer, no good. Rebounded by the Flyers, the kick out. Drive inside Winters.
Nice pass.
Can't get that one to drop. The bucket was there from Wilstead. 3 on the way. No good off of Izzy. And it'll stay down with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Tylee Wilstead missed that baseline 6-footer off that good pass, but she's in a tough spot where you can't really use the backboard, so you gotta get that soft high release there, and just couldn't find the mark. But they'll take that shot all day if you're Coach Winters and the Flyers.
Absolutely.
A 3 here would make things interesting.
Here's Yenchik, and she traveled. Once she picked up that pivot foot, the official was ready with that whistle. So Winters will bring up for the Flyers. Dribbles it off to the right hand into the center court. Picks it up on the left wing, goes inside. Shirtlift, free throw jumper, no good. Rebounded by Aledo. Here come the Bulldogs with 3 minutes to play in the first half. They trail 21-13. Pass inside to Ibarra, goes up. Shot is good.
Now the ice seems to be on the Flyers basket. They can't get it to fall.
Ibarra, though, needed a bucket. Provo coming. Lead is down to 6. Coach Parker's got to be happy with his second quarter so far.
And there's Ibarra with a block. And Yenchik.
It's funny how momentum changes in this sport.
It is huge.
And Dixie's getting good looks. They're just not falling.
Straight away 3, no good. Rebounded by Hollingshead. She outlets to Shirtlift.
Travel.
Shirtlift's going to walk with it, or what are they going to say? It was stripped away. I'm confused on what the officials are going to say on this
They're
one.
confused, too. Oh, they're just saying out of bounds.
I'm not sure they're deeming maybe before that third step landed, the ball was deflected.
She lost control before the final steps.
It was 2 big steps, and then I couldn't tell in the third. It did appear to be a travel to the naked eye.
Winters backpedals to get the inbound. Pick from Shirtliff. A mismatch. Takes it in, spins it, lefty, and it's good.
That's a sophomore, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Offhand, left hand. Off a spin move, that touch. Casey didn't have that shot back in the day.
Winters bound
Merity might have.
Yeah, Merity probably
she played
did.
at Snow College, Addison Small.
She's bound to be a 4-year starter as she started as a freshman and, of course, now in her sophomore year.
Yep. That's where Casey and Merity met, was they were both at Snow College.
Playing basketball.
Yeah.
Drive off towards the baseline, bringing it back in. Back and forth in the corner. Shot clock goes off.
She should have shot it. She had a clean enough look there in that corner pocket, guys, and I think she should have let it fly. Sometimes when you're on that side, you forget you've got the actual side shot clock up there. Yeah. You got to look at that, and she just didn't see it. And a teammate should be yelling, shoot it, shoot it. I know the Dixie student section wasn't going to help them out.
No.
Yeah. Winters takes it on the right wing, drives it towards the baseline, spins back through the middle, stripped away, gets it back in a jump ball. It's going to be the call, and it will go back to Provo.
One thing Addie did get from Casey is her fearless competitiveness. You can just see her after every loose ball fighting for it.
Yeah, and she's strong. You see her rip it out of there. If they whistle comes a split second later, there's no whistle because she ripped it out of there pretty quick.
I'll drive over Martinez, hands off to Ibarra. Ibarra with the left-hand drive, kicked out. Martinez 3, no good, tipped out of bounds. It will go into the hands of the Flyers.
And that's a good look for the freshman, Mia Martinez. I mean, that's open. You're set. Just ricochets no good this time.
Hollingshead brings it up. About 10 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. She'll take the deep 3, and it'll rattle the rim. An offensive board by Hayden Stilson, and the putback is good.
That's why you always tell your players, go after the rebound. You don't know when it's going to be tipped to you, or just get your hands up ready to go.
Martinez looking for somewhere to go. Tuilavuka swings it back to Ibarra, down low. Aledo, and then stripped away by Winters. Winters looking up court to Shirtliff. Shirtliff tracks it down, saves it into the hands of Stilson. 4 seconds on the clock. Stilson will drive. Spin move, jumper, it's good! And Aiden Stilson will tack on another 2 before the end of the first half.
That was great court awareness by Dixie's whole team, knowing how much time's left.
Yeah, Shirtliff, unselfish, kick it back out. Addie knew there was not a lot of time, so she's trying to get a leak out fast break, and then that's a confident shot. Too open, a little discombobulated there, and I think Kate Dolly's catching up with Casey.
Coach, your girls are on fire right now. What do you like seeing from them?
I don't know about on fire. We missed a lot of shots, but we're playing hard. We're playing really, really hard. I thought we played great defense. We just went cold there at the beginning of the second quarter where we could have extended our lead, but we did a good job finishing the half, and now we got to come out and play the third and fourth quarter like that.
What will the message look like coming in the locker room?
Just keep playing hard. Keep playing hard. Keep playing together, and let's see where it takes us.
Well, good luck in the second half.
Okay, thank you.
Bye to you.
Come on.
Right, thank you.
Come on,
Kate.
Casey. Give us more than that.
Kate. And,
we know you're playing hard, but he's not wrong about the missed shots.
He's not.
He had some good looks.
No, they had good looks, and if you look at the scoring chart here, I mean, you had 8 from Izzy Hollingshead, 8 from Hayden Stilson, and 11 from Addie Winters, and you only had those 3 as your scores. So that's definitely going to be one of those things, is to maybe try to get more people involved as well. But they do currently hold a 12-point lead going into the half. We'll take a break ourselves, talk more coming up here in the Great Harvest Bread Company halftime show. So stick around with that as the Flyers lead 27-15.
Huge news! Sport Court has a brand new showroom and design center, and it's next level. See why so many are choosing Sport Court here in Southern Utah for top quality basketball, pickleball, and multi-purpose courts. Learn more at sportcourtofsouthernutah.com.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
We Win Injury Law was launched with a desire to help people win the cases that they can't win on their own. Hiring a personal injury lawyer who knows what to do is key to getting everything they deserve as a result of that wrong.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 13 years of local experience. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
Everest, K2, and now the Mountain by Mountain Mike's Pizza. The mountain-sized pizza is a massive 20 inches wide, delivering 20 slices and a mountain of toppings. Order yours now by using our mobile app.
Back here at Weber State University, your home for the 4A state championships for basketball. We've got ourselves a good crew here, and Devin Dixon's looking a little different over there, and that's because that's not Devin Dixon. We've got coach for the Dixie Flyers boys basketball team that's joined us over here, Coach Roberts. Coach, welcome on over here to the halftime show. I see your boys over here supporting the girls team, of course. You guys getting a win earlier today. Walk us through that game that you were a part of and a hard-fought win over Mountain View.
Yeah, thanks. Just a tough grind, right? This first game's always a tough one, just coming up here into that state tournament environment, and obviously an arena that's as big as this is. And so getting past that first game is always you just don't know how your guys are going to play. And it took us a minute to get going. Obviously, we started off down in a hole there, like 10 points, and was able to kind of grind and kind of get through that. I wish we could have kind of lowered our turnovers quite a bit in that and just kind of executed a little bit more, but we survived in advance, right?
That's right. You survived in advance. You guys have a pretty good test coming up for you tomorrow, or excuse me, on Friday as well. I'm sure you guys paid attention a little bit to that game that followed yours, went into double overtime. And tell me a little bit about your thoughts coming up for this upcoming game, as we're going to see another Flyers-Bulldogs matchup.
Yeah, I mean, I think what's the one thing about, obviously, Provo, yes, they're number one. But once you get to a state tournament, I feel like it's anybody's game, right? You just got to show up and play. One thing I would say is our guys are excited to play them again. Obviously, we had that buzzer beater with Jackson Winters last time we played them at the first of the year. So knowing we can play with them, because if you hadn't played against them, you kind of be, questioning a lot of different things. But knowing that we can, and we'll be ready and prepared for what they have. But obviously, Provo is a very good team. With Makai Allen and Toolstrip, what he did today was special, really. I mean, that was what you see that on a high school level. That's hard to stop.
Yeah, absolutely. As you mentioned, you guys did beat them earlier in the season. Teams are different from game 1 to game 25, 26, wherever we're at now, right?
Right.
So this is going to be a different team that you'll see coming up here on Friday than you saw before. But what's the preparation look like tomorrow on the off day?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing right now is, Asher's kind of banged up, so we got to try to get him back. And we really didn't. I mean, he probably played a quarter of the game time-wise today. And, when he's your second leading scorer, not having him and having to grind. Obviously, I was super impressed with Zach and with Mac coming in and being able to hit some shots and kind of loosen some things up there for Colin. And but for tomorrow, it's really just that preparation. I think right now is just getting them out here to this game, supporting their our girls program, and then we're trying to look to do something. I thought it'd be kind of fun to go to like Primary Children's Hospital and kind of do some stuff there. So we'll see what that entails, and then try to get a shoot around, and then just watch some game film and try to get ready.
Love it. Sounds good, Coach. Appreciate you stopping in and joining us for a little bit.
Thanks, you guys.
Absolutely. All right, we're going to step aside, take another break. We'll be back with more here inside the halftime show.
To dare mighty things means to embrace challenges. It means to welcome a high-energy culture that prioritizes belonging. To dare mighty things means drawing inspiration from experienced faculty and alums who encourage you to think big. It means to be a part of time-honored traditions while also forging new ones. To dare mighty things means celebrating your achievements with pride and joy, knowing you can make a difference by daring to be great. Join us at the Huntsman School of Business, where we dare mighty things. That's the Huntsman difference.
At Findlay Subaru, we win for our customers. From the first handshake to you driving off the lot, our team runs the perfect game plan every time. Score your next Subaru at Findlay Subaru, 1453 Sunland Drive, on the saving side of the freeway.
Everest, K2, and now the Mountain by Mountain Mike's Pizza. The mountain-sized pizza is a massive 20 inches wide, delivering 20 slices and a mountain of toppings. Order yours now by using our mobile app.
You could wander around a warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face? Now that's something to consider. Everything your local Bucks A stands for is written on our faces. Welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Hi there, Dr. Cody Johnson from Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Just like any good sports team needs a game plan, your child's dental health needs one too. Call us or check us out online. Don't forget to ask for our new patient special. Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, keeping your kids' teeth in championship form.
Hey, it's Marco from Coral Canyon Golf Course, inviting you to play the course with the best backdrop in Southern Utah. Make sure you get out and experience great golf for a great price at Coral Canyon. Visit coralcanyongolfcourse.com or call us at 435-688-1700 for your tee times.
Why did I choose Huntsman? To get real experience, real support, and a career focus from day one. Instead of regular classes on Fridays, we dive into workshops, build our network, and grow together. At the Huntsman School, we forge lifelong friendships, support each other through challenges, and celebrate our wins. Here, students graduate with experience and jobs waiting. We dare mighty things together. That's the Huntsman difference. Learn more at huntsman.usu.edu.
Welcome back to the UCCU Saving Spotlight.
Today's play of the day goes to Becky, a single mom who just got her son Max a youth debit card from UCCU.
This is a big win for Max, who knows that UCCU mobile banking makes it easy for his mom to add money to his debit card anytime.
It's also a big win for Becky, who knows it also makes it easy to monitor her child's spending anytime. Final score, 1 happy son, 1 responsible mom.
With the assist from UCCU.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the quarter field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Welcome back in. Halftime here between the Flyers and the Bulldogs, 27-15. Dixie is on top. We've got Kate Daly with the Provo coach. We'll take it to her over there on the sideline.
Coach, it seemed like your players at the start kind of were nervous, getting over those nerves. What was the message in the locker room?
We just got, again, same message as beginning. We got to keep them off the boards, and we got to play together as a team. We got to talk on defense. Yeah.
Well, good luck in the second
Thanks
half.
so much.
Thank you. Back to you.
Coach Amanda Barker.
Short and sweet, guys.
Short and sweet as we are getting ready to start the second half. And listen, They might be down, but they are not necessarily out. We have seen stranger things happen today as, their counterpart on the boys' side was facing a very similar deficit at the end of the first half, and they came back and won that game in double overtime. So, hey, you know what? Can it go too for your two basketball programs at Provo High School?
Dixie, though, 7 steals, and they forced 12 turnovers, already at their season average. So she could have probably talked a little bit about the turnovers too, and that's what Dixie does. They want to speed you up. They want to get their hands in the cookie jar, get in passing lanes, make things very difficult. We've seen triple teams out top in the corner, like they throw the sink at you. So they got to be really good with the ball handling if they're going to mount a comeback in the second half.
Flyers start with the ball, and it's Hollingshead who controls. Gets picked from Shirtliff, goes up top to Orton. Orton dribbles it off to the left side, back to Hollingshead. She'll take a step back and dump off. Orton looking inside instead, goes back to Hollingshead. 14 on the shot clock around the perimeter. Step inside, Stilson. Wild shot goes up, nothing there. 8 on the shot clock still. They got to get something off. Now 5. Here's Winter. She's got to go. Puts up something insane, and it does not touch rim. That'll be a shot clock violation.
Yeah, good defense. Really good defense. That's what you want to set the tone there, and really nice job. Whatever Coach Parker said in the locker room, they're focused. They're locked in on that set at least. Look like an old Van Park defense to me.
Yeah, that was the most intense I've seen them on defense as a team, and she talked about them talking more on defense and getting to the ball, and they did that.
Trap here against Yenchik, and finally is able to get out of it. Pass goes inside. It blocked away. No, a whistle.
Yeah, Val Martinez, if you can get her the ball in the block where she's already got just that quick drop step, tough to block her shot because she does have a little height advantage down there.
She does. She's been a major force for this Provo offense and defense in both reboundings. On offense, able to get some second chance opportunities as the first one is good.
And what about that pass almost from half court over the top and dropped it right in there for her?
Impressive, to say the least. Second free throw is also good. Free throws brought to you by Fabulous Freddy's. Shot goes up, no good, tipped out. And the Flyers get another chance. Winters will take a deep one, and that's no good. And another foul against Stilson.
Yeah, great box out.
Stilson is picked up at least 3 by my count. Stilson and Shirtliff in foul trouble, or at least approaching it.
Yeah, and she's kind of been the leading rebounder. She had 4 at the half. They need her in this second half. Got to be careful not to pick up another quick one.
Good look at the 3, the outlet. And Winters will get the Flyers on the board in the third quarter.
Love the soft touch. She really puts it off the backboard with some finesse, doesn't she?
Yes, she does.
And Aledo had a chance. And it will be tipped out of bounds. I like the hustle from Emma Martin, but the Flyers do get the ball back. Hollingshead will take the inbound and will bring it up court here for the Flyers.
And look, the Flyers are kind of leaving that door open, guys. I mean, shooting a low percentage from the arc right now, so that's kind of keeping Provo within striking distance here.
Stilson goes in, gets it blocked away, and it'll be Provo basketball. Ibarra goes back over to Yenchik. Sends it back to Ibarra. Pass goes inside Martinez. Up against Shirtliff, who blocks the shot. Winters takes the outlet for Morton. Pushes it up court. Tried to find Shirtliff as the trailer, but Shirtliff wasn't ready for the handle. And Provo gets it back. And a whistle is a foul against Sadie Winters.
Not a ton there, but just maybe impeded progress with a slight bump, guys, but right in front of the official.
Yeah,
and he thought it was excessive. I didn't really, but
I didn't either. I thought I'd seen a lot more excessive than that.
29-17, though. Dixie will have to dig in on defense. But they got that lead, but I don't think Coach Winters is too comfortable with this 12-point cushion right now.
No, not at all.
Pass goes down low, and it's stripped away, and the Flyers save it.
Good
Here
hustle.
comes Orton. Outlets to Shirtliff, and a bump. Stolen away again, this time by Yenchik. Brings it in through traffic, and it is out of bounds off the foot of Provo and back into Dixie's possession.
No, they said it was off Provo.
Yeah, and they said she touched it last. Dixie going to get it. I'd have to take another look. But Yenchik didn't put up much of an argument.
Hollingshead takes the inbound. Full court pressure. And Dixie breaks it into the corner. Goes Orton. And too many turnovers from the Flyers as they've lost another one.
Yeah, only 5 in the first half, but they're adding to that total quickly here in the second half.
Yeah, that was just a case of both Winners and Hollinghead cutting at the same time, and they ran into each other, and there was no place to pass the ball.
Dribbling it around, swinging it. Martinez goes up top to Yenchik. Back to Martinez, inside Ibarra. And somehow back into the hands of a Bulldog, but it's swatted by Stilson. Can she get it out? She can't. What is timeout is the whistle. Heads up timeout because that was going right back into a Bulldog's hands there.
Yeah, for a layup.
Tuilavuka was in the right spot at the right time, but it will be Flyer basketball.
Yeah, smart timeout by Coach Winters. He could tell his girls were in trouble right there.
Timeout's brought to you by Udy and Associates. See how much you can save on home, auto, and life insurance by calling Luke Udy today. Devin, you got the phone number for Luke Udy.
Yeah, you can get a free, no obligation quote, see if you can save you some coin. 435-251-9102. Or you can stop on by over there just behind Wingers off River Road.
29-17.
Scoring is kind of came to a screeching halt here in the third quarter, too.
Yeah, we're almost halfway through the quarter, and it's a 2-2 scoring as this is tipped and stolen by Provo, and one as Martinez gets it to drop. Mia Martinez, and it's going to head to the line.
And that's huge for Coach Barker and this Bulldog team. Try to get that old-fashioned three-point play. When did they put the three-point line in, Van? What year was that? Was that early 80s?
Yeah.
Tuilavuka gets the offensive board.
83, I think. But it could have been.
And
82.
another timeout. So Provo getting it back into their hands. And we'll take this quick timeout. 29-19 here on KSLSports.com.
Relatives coming to visit? Not enough room? Maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Visit stgeorgeutahvacationrentals.com.
Holy cow.
Back at it here, coming out of the timeout break. Devin's looking at some scores. What do you got over there, Devin?
Dude,
some college basketball.
Top 25 game, I just saw a score, 117-115. Alabama outlasts Arkansas.
Wow.
117-115, double overtime game.
Double OT, okay. High scoring affair.
BYU's playing down in Arizona right now, down 12, 13 minutes left in the second half.
Touch pass. Shot goes up. No good. And that's going to stay down with Provo. This second half has not been kind to the Flyers. They've had very few opportunities to even really just set up offense and try to score. Provo getting some opportunities here. And looking to try to mount this comeback, still down by 10. Pass goes in. Yenchik behind the back on Hollingshead goes over to Martinez. 4 minutes to play in the third. Tuilavuka takes a baseline, kicks it away, and stepped out of bounds. That will be Flyer basketball. Inbound pass to Hollingshead. And she brings it up court. Slows it down. And they'll set up offense against this zone defense that Provo has established. 1-3-1. Here's Winters. 13 on the shot clock. Takes it back down into the corner. Stilson on the drive. Finds Shurtleff. She's got 7 seconds. Post move up off the glass. No good. And they move quickly. Provo to Ibarra. So they swing it around. Tuilavuka kicks out. Into the corner is Ibarra. She drives through traffic, puts it up, no good. Saved, back into the hands of the Flyers. Here comes Dixie in transition. Hollingshead on the outlet. No good on the shot. Maybe only one dribble on that entire fast break from the Flyers, but they could not capitalize. Ibarra can't get that to go down either. And Dixie's going to start to slow it down here after a wild goose chase. Leads to no scoring from either side.
Great pick and roll. Boy.
It seems like Shurtleff has been taking a lot of damage here in this game, but hasn't quite taken enough to draw any fouls. Ball goes down, and so do all of the bodies. They'll go jump ball, and it'll stay with Provo. Check it out here on the replay. Yeah, just a big old fight for the rebound. .2:16 to play. Yenchik set to inbound. Needs to get it in.
This game kind of has a flow similar to the early girls quarterfinal between Pineview and Mountain Crest.
Yeah, I'd agree. Pineview winning that game. Back up top goes Yenchik. 13 on the shot clock. She needs some help, and she picked up the dribble. Finds Martinez. On the drive goes Martinez, and a foul. Again, Flyers.
Wow.
5 fouls for Dixie in this quarter, 0 for Provo.
And that one's frustrating.
Yeah.
That one's frustrating. You feel like you're just moving, you're in position. She initiates the contact, but you got to play on. Can't change the call. Casey's getting an explanation.
Well, and he's got players in foul trouble now, too. I mean, Flyers have picked up a good handful of fouls.
I think Casey pointed that out. It's 5-0.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's got to be concerned with that because both teams are playing really hard defensively.
So that'll bring Gene Barchi in.
That's what I'd point out for those coaches. Hey, even it up a little bit.
Yeah,
Lobby
exactly.
for the girls.
Exactly. That's what Casey's doing.
And a lot of times there's maybe something to say there that, hey, sometimes fouls do go both ways.
I think the bigger issue for Dixie right now is they face a little full court pressure is they can't get a bucket. They've had good looks. I mean.
And another whistle. That's going to be called against Provo.
And I think Casey frustrated that the near official didn't call it. It was the offside official that called it.
Yeah.
Like, that's your call. You're closer. Can't you see the contact? And I don't think the official liked that from Coach. Thankless job officiating.
Oh, it's a tough job. Minute 38 to play here in the third. Here's Winters taking it on the drive. And will draw a foul and head to the line. Maybe the conversation Coach Winters had paid off.
Yeah, paid off.
Starting to get a couple whistles.
Yeah, I mean, as an offensive player, you initiate the contact, as Addie does here, takes it right down the lane. But she swiped down with that arm, just a little bit of the forearm, and finally .3 of the second half for Dixie as Winters hits the fabulous Freddy's free throw.
And Winters with all 3 of those points. Make that now 4. She's got 15 on the night.
Yeah, already above her season average of 14 and some change.
And ball goes on the ground. Everyone chasing it. Jump ball. and it'll be Dixie ball. This full court pressure from Provo has done quite well. Dixie only with 4 points. To be fair, Provo also only with 4 points in the third. And Coach Winters timeout for the Flyers in the final minute, 17 left to play here in the third. We'll take a quick one as well. Again, 31-21 on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard on KSLSports.com.
Best Friends Animal Sanctuary in Kanab is open daily for free family fun. Take a tour, volunteer, hike a trail, or bring home a new best friend. Visit Best Friends today for magical memories that'll last forever.
Asphalt, we don't often think about it, but we use it every single day. Holbrook Asphalt's innovative HA5 product slows asphalt aging by 67%, making roads last longer and cost less to own. Visit holbrookasphalt.com to discover more.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooter's Coffee, open 7 days a week.
It's time to get your game on with Mountain Mike's Oven Roasted Chicken Wings. They're meaty, juicy, in 4 bold sauces ready to tempt your taste buds. Order online or on our app for carryout or delivery.
Back here at the Purple Palace, the event center, Weber State University, a snowy Wednesday evening. And we've been asked so many times if it was this tournament that just brought the snow to Utah, because this is the day everyone wants to get out and about and go watch some basketball, but of course it's the day we get hit with the weather.
Yeah.
People traveling from all over the state to be here, and so of course it's the day it snows, right?
Yeah, I mean, they do such a great job in Utah with the roads. They've been rested up. They haven't had to scrape many roads this winter, so I'm sure by Friday and Saturday this place will be rocking. With the off day tomorrow, Weber State men playing Montana State here, so all the high school kids have an off day tomorrow. So a lot of people will probably come up tomorrow night or Friday morning if their team punched their ticket to the semifinals.
Shot goes up from Yenchik. It's no good. Rebounded by Shirtliff, and she lost it out of bounds. No, a foul instead. It's going to be the call. That'll go against Sage Yenchik.
And look up, and the fouls have started to even up a little bit now after Coach Winters lobbied for them when it was 5-0. It's now 5-3.
Pass goes into Winters. 42 left to play in the third. And she lost a handle. That's going to go off the hand of Provo. Stay with the Flyers.
I either want Addie driving and kicking if she can't get all the way to the rim, or I would love to see Izzy take an open three if she can get a look.
Instead, Izzy will take it all the way to the rack. No good. And that's going to be a little bit of a push foul.
And I know Izzy hasn't shot it great. I mean, comes in averaging 19 a game, but 3 for 11 at half, and not much has fallen for anybody in the second half.
Nothing.
So those numbers are not improving, but I still want her shooting the rock.
Oh, definitely. You want your best player shooting the basket.
Hollingshead gets it on the inbound. Puts up the mid-range
There
jumper,
you
and
go.
it's good
You
for
called
15.
Yeah, she's too good a shooter not to keep missing.
No shot clock here for Provo on the final possession of the quarter. Shot goes up. That is a good look, and it is good from Mia Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez coming up clutch. They're answering that Hollingshead bucket. It's still just a 10-point lead. 8 to play, guys.
And that's exactly right. 33-23. Still not done yet. One more quarter to play here from Weber State University. We'll be back after this.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you can still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Oh, cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
Fabulous Freddy's is the locals' choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 Southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and Sandy.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
At Grass Creek Construction, they put their heart and integrity into every build. Their team is committed to delivering top-quality commercial projects that stand out. Integrity is their competitive edge. Building with passion, building with purpose, proud sponsor of local sports.
Fourth quarter here on KSLSports.com, the Fan Sports Network crew. Caden Foremaster, Van Park, Devin Dixon on the call for you here this evening. One more game coming up after this as well, and it's a Region 9 showdown. Desert Hills and Snow Canyon will be facing off. Pass goes in, and it goes right into the hands of the Flyers. Stillson will bring it up court. She'll put on the brakes. Now Hollingshead. Lost a handle. Westhoff cleans it up. Winters drives in. Puts up the shot.
Oh,
just off.
Great floater there.
Great outlet. Yenchik kicks out to Obara. Shot goes up. No good. Offensive board. This is where the height kicks in for Provo. And no good there as well.
And again.
And another chance, but a foul. And Valeria Martinez will get back to the line. Very instrumental there on that play, Valeria Martinez. Both putting up the shot, couldn't quite get it, but had a great open look, but still chasing down the play.
Yeah, and Stillson did everything right except for box out.
Right.
Yeah, you know, she's bigger. She's got a little size, height-wise on Stillson, so you got to turn and put a body on her. Can't turn and watch that shot right there.
Free throw's good.
Martinez 100% from the free throw line right now, 3 for 3.
And the broadcaster's jinx.
I did it. Dude, I didn't mean to either.
Hollingshead dribbles it across. Here's Stillson. Open lane. Off to the left hand. Kicks it out. And we've got a player down. That's Yenchik. She's back up after getting hit in the face.
And you know, Barchi misses, but Winters had a beat on it, goes, grabs it under the basket, and scores it. That's a huge bucket. They push the lead back up to 11.
Checking it out back here on the replay.
Yeah, she's making things happen. Martinez finding her way to the line. And that's big for Coach Barker. If you can get the clock stopped, you're not out of this game. You've trailed throughout, but you've never been out of, distance. They've never been able to run away and hide. And so with 6:53 to go, you're only down 10 after that first free throw goes through.
I mean, this whole second half, we're not too far into the fourth quarter, but still only 6 points, only 8 points for the Flyers up to this point. And an offensive board. Provo's size pays off again. Up top is Martinez on the drive. She'll stop and find Val Martinez. Valeria and Mia Martinez, the two on the court. Number 5, number 52, timeout taken. We'll take it ourselves. It's a 10-point lead for the Flyers. And Provo is going to keep on doing what they can to chip away at it with 6:34 left to play here on KSLSports.com with the Fan Sports Network and Bear River Live crew.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Find us online at shopwilkinsons.com or come in and see what's new. 88 East, 1160 South, just off Main.
35-25 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Lighting up for a basketball.
Yeah, it can be interesting here. Getting into crunch time, win and move on, lose and go home. And big time moments ahead, especially for these seniors, right? You don't want this to be your last game here of your high school prep career.
Good catch and shoot, but off the mark. I like the shot selection. As Orton brings it up court, into the corner, and kicks it. Orton goes to Shirtliff. Shirtliff will drive it inside. Shot goes up. It's good, and one.
Coach Winters was hollering the whole time to get it to Shirtliff because he could see the defense was all out wide and knew she could take her to the basket.
And look, good for Lydia. Like, she hadn't gotten a lot of opportunities. She's been in a little bit of foul trouble. Third leading scorer coming in behind Winters and Hollingshead. And an old-fashioned three-point play as she connects from the stripe.
Behind the back goes Ember Yenchik. Sage Yenchik about to check back in with some cotton in the nose. The shot goes up, no good, and a late whistle.
And a little breakdown defensively for the Flyers. And Martinez taking advantage. She's been really aggressive, using that left hand. Winters is kind of shading her to go to the right, and she takes it all the way in, and probably should have got an and one there.
Yeah, she really should have. It should have went in.
Mia Martinez with the first.
Like you mentioned, anytime you can score with the clock stopped, that's a huge advantage, and it gives Dixie their third.
And it's good. 2 made free throws. Good opportunity there for the Bulldogs. Winters brings it up court.
They're in trouble.
She's got
now.
numbers.
Hit her across
and
the
Shirtliff
face.
gets another and one.
I don't think they're going to count it.
They may not.
He called
Maybe.
it on
This official
Oh,
called
they are.
it.
He overruled the other official.
Wow, that's probably the longest continuation I've seen in girls basketball in a long time, guys.
I saw this
The
official
bump comes
call
early
it.
right there. And then she let her finish through that initial contact. I'm okay with that.
It is a little surprising. I'm with you on that.
I thought he blew the whistle on that first bump, so I thought he would wave it off, honestly.
All of a sudden, 6 points for Shirtliff in the fourth.
Yeah, it's just got that gauze up the nose to keep the bleeding stop. What a competitor back out there. She's not sitting this one out.
Oh, she's one of the Bulldogs' best players right now. She's been scrappy as this one's tipped away, and Orton's going to pick up the foul.
Next foul puts Provo at the line every time.
Yeah.
With still a lot of time to go.
And Dixie having trouble keeping them in front right now. I mean, Provo is driving it hard in the middle. That time,
well, they threw it away immediately.
That's costly. When you're down 41-27, you got 5:26 to go. That's a costly mistake there, dang it. You got to get that inbounds and at least get a shot off.
Izzy Hollingshead controls, swings it to Shirtliff. Shirtliff will drive against Tui Lavuka. Turnaround jumper, no good. She'll tip it out, but is called for a foul, and she's getting close. That may be her fourth.
Pretty good take, just couldn't finish, and then fighting for that loose ball rebound. That's going to happen. It was a good quick step to the left side. Nice show the ball and then turnaround jumper, but.
Yeah, I like that too. She saw she had a much smaller player on her, knew she could take it to the basket.
I mean, Dixie's not 22-2 by not keeping the gas on the accelerator. And so they're not stalling. They're not waiting until 6 or 5 seconds are left on the shot clock. If they're getting a lane, they're driving it and trying to get lay-ins here. They just haven't shot it well in this game.
No, they just haven't.
And you got to give Provo some credit defensively. They've contested. They've stepped through. They've helped on defense. And you heard Coach Barker at halftime tell Kay, hey, we got to communicate more on defense. I think they've done that for the most part.
Shante Tui Lavuka makes both. First points of the game for her, and she's been on the floor for the majority of this game off of the bench, but has been so scrappy. for this Bulldog team. And a foul called against Sage Yenchik. Checking back into the game, Hayden Stilson. And Lady Shirtliff will head to the bench. Foul trouble there. But the height advantage for Shirtliff is important to have for this Flyer team. Pass goes into Winters. Puts up the turnaround jumper, no good. Tipped out of bounds. And it will be Provo basketball.
Opportunity again here. I mean, just kind of hanging around, 41-29. Coach Winters hasn't sat down and relaxed yet. I know that for a fact.
Not yet. With 4:45 left to play, this game's still close enough.
Coach Barker hasn't sat down either, for the record. I like it. She's rocking the green pants, matching the Provo unis.
And that's going to be a foul. That's going to go against Liberty Westhoff. I like the Kelly green jerseys for Provo. They're a pretty clean look.
Kind of got a Boston Celtics feel to them, don't they?
Yes.
A little bit.
Almost that same green. I got a little bit of green in the closet, not a ton. Probably 3 or 4 golf shirts is all. You have a green Jazz Stockton jersey hanging in the closet.
There you go.
Provo taking advantage of the free throw line. They're making their foul shots.
Yeah, Tulavuka now 3 for 3 from the line with the 4th coming up.
She's 63% on the season. As a team, this team is a 66% team on average coming into this quarterfinal game.
Can't get that one to go. Anytime we talk about free throws.
Good hustle by Stilson, going down, saving it, not traveling, kicking it over to Winters.
And a timeout taken by Coach Winters, and he will only have one more left for the final 4:24 left to play.
So Coach Winters is kind of a little bit of a political lobbyist in this game. He's really calmly talking to the officials, telling them what he sees, not getting too excited, not raising his voice, just kind of helping him out a little bit on what he's seeing through his lens. And they've had a lot of conversations. I've enjoyed watching the conversation between him and all 3 officials, for that matter.
Yeah, he's a smart coach, and he's been successful for a reason. He knows don't yell.
What was the first advice you gave him when he was a young coach back in the day when you first hired him in his first head coaching job?
Well, he had to learn early on that he had this thing with his feet, and he'd wear these dress shoes, and he'd stomp down, get a couple of technicals, and he had to just kind of tone it down just a little bit because he was right out of college. He had this big stud competitor. He's 6'6", and he had bulging muscles back then, and he was intimidating.
I always joke with Coach Judkins that Casey would have been higher in the all-time scoring list at Utah. I think he's still second in season average per points per game. I want to say it's 18.6, I believe. But Juddy has that stomp too.
Yeah.
I guess Juddy might have got it from Casey.
Yeah.
Just kidding, John, if you're listening. They should be getting ready for a road game tomorrow night, which we'll have on the Fan Sports Network, right, Caden?
That's right.
Down in Texas.
Drive goes in, can't get the shot to drop from Hollingshead, and we're going to see a jump ball go back into the hands of the Flyers.
I think one of the more interesting sports stories in the state of Utah, not to get too far off the radar, but I've been following some tweets today, is UVU's appeal process, countersuit against the WAC, trying to make sure their student athletes compete in the WAC tournament. That's going to be a really interesting storyline to develop over the next couple days.
I think there's definitely a story there, and of course, I mean, just for the players' sake, nobody wants to be banned from playing in extra basketball, right?
No, and the WAC is it's unfortunately falling apart, right? They've gotten raided, and Los Cal Baptist,
and they're
Seattle
merging
U.
with some other schools to create what we already have for football, the UAC.
Correct.
But the WAC will be no longer after this year, and it's a conference that has held Utah, BYU. I mean, a lot of schools that we're used to here in across all of the Southwest United States that are now at power schools, power conferences.
Run's got to start right now for Provo. 4 minutes to go. Down by 13. They got to find a way to score 3 or 4 possessions in a row and get some stops.
That'll do it right there as it's Mia Martinez getting to the rim.
She had a great second half. She's been getting to the rim a lot.
Yep, she's been the aggressor. She's been the
leading scorer with 8 points on my count. Could be more. I'm very unofficial stat keeper. That's a missed shot, and again, another opportunity for Provo.
I don't mind that. I just wish Stilson would have came to a jump stop, a little more under control. Tried the runner with the offhand, the left hand, and just could put the finesse and the soft touch on it.
Ibarra will take it on the drive with the left hand, float it with the right. No good. Nearly got the offensive rebound, but it goes off of Dixie, so they'll get the ball down low. A good chance here with a baseline out-of-bounds play. Valeria Martinez will check back in as well.
Of course, the state tournament, Van, we've been coming up here for years and years. The last 4 years on the girls' side, we've been really, as there's a nice bucket there by Oleto. We've been really blessed to see Emily Skinner for 4 years and Olivia Hamlin, Snow Canyon Ridgeline, respectively Duke and BYU at the collegiate level. But, you know, they've graduated and moved on, and that's kind of left this 4A state championship wide open for the taking.
It really has. And you're seeing a lot of good young players, so you're going to see some good basketball for years to come.
Yenchik takes it back up top. A good shot by Hollingshead to answer back with the shot down low from Oleto.
Yeah, my sentiments exactly. I was thinking the same thing as you started to say that.
A missed shot, but again, offensive rebounds. This is going to be thrown away, and Shirtliff will have the fast break. And the lay-in.
Yeah, good defense, using the right hand to deny there, get the tip, and then beat her to the basketball, and easy bucket there. Lydia's easiest bucket of the night.
Shirtliff with double-digit points in the fourth quarter alone.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, held to 0 there, but she averages 8 a game, so it's not like she's...
And she gets the tip and the steal back into the hands of the Flyers. Here's Stilson. No good. Provo had numbers on the rebound. Yenchik, 0 and 1.
Big bucket there. They just won't quite go away. Just got to keeping that door cracked open. Saying, we're still here as they cut it back down to 11 and a chance to get it to 10 again. But time is starting to run out. And Dixie is not really looking at the shot clock and running a set and slowing it down. They're just keeping the pedal to the metal, trying to just trade buckets here. Scoring has definitely picked up in the fourth quarter compared to the third.
Yenchik is good.
Nice
from
player.
the line.
Popped in the face earlier, playing through. Contact.
She's tough.
Yeah. Just a young sophomore.
Lydia Ibarra picks up the foul and the bonus for both teams. So free throws all around.
That's the crazy thing. I'm looking at this Provo roster. There's one senior.
Yeah, this is
team.
A great
this
team
is
that's
a
going to
really
be around for
team.
a minute.
We're going to lose one player, and that's number 15, Martin, who doesn't play much. So
we've seen her. She was a part of the starting lineup, but in and out.
See, I haven't called her name much, I should say.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase.
That's why I say there's some good basketball going to be played down Green Canyon, Ridgeline that was played just before just a bunch of sophomores and freshmen.
Game.
That was.
What class is 2 for Green Canyon?
I got to say, guys, I don't know if you saw this, but the Provo coach had to walk out onto the court and get into the official's face to say, time out. He could not hear her shouting it from the bench.
We've seen that a couple times today, and you got to do what you got to do when you need that TO. Use them or lose them, and still an 11-point game.
Well, it's a good timeout to take. They've got one more left and trail by 11. So 11 points under 2 minutes. It's difficult. The odds are not in your favor, but that does not mean that it can't happen because it has happened. So there's a chance.
Like you said, it's going to be very difficult because Dixie with the ball in Hollinghead's and Winter's hands, they're pretty smart. They're good with the ball. It's going to be hard to come back with them.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what they could cook up here coming out of the timeout. This has been an even scored fourth quarter, 12 apiece.
Yeah, I think you're not desperation. You don't have to just come down and launch threes if you're Provo, but it wouldn't hurt if you could hit a couple of them here in crunch time to really get Dixie's attention. You could probably put them on the line and extend this game out and make Dixie try to seal it from the free throw line if you so choose. Sometimes I think you wait too long to start fouling. If you're going to try to do that, may as well start about this 1 minute 41 mark.
Right.
So you can get some possessions out of it. Now there's some confusion, and the official is, maybe they subbed, and now they're going to not allow the sub.
And now they will allow a sub.
Okay. Oh, Stilson's fouled out. That's 5.
That's fine.
So you got Coach Winters getting the word, and Westhoff will check back in. Reminder, coming up next, Desert Hills and Snow Canyon Regionalized Showdown, the nightcap, guys.
That's right.
2 teams right there in the seeding. Number 4, Desert Hills. Number 5 in the bracket.
Great play.
Yenchik hits the Nets on Fire three-pointer.
There's the 3 they needed. You can go ahead and play this possession out now if you want. I wouldn't. I would foul now, but Coach Barker's going to let him play.
Clock is on Dixie's side.
Yeah.
And Dixie can just let it ride for a while if they so choose. Shot goes up and a foul.
I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. There was still 17 on the shot clock. You make a runner from the stripe. Good take here. You can see seeing our replay there. Nice little lob in there to Shirtlip. And Lydia, huge fourth quarter.
Free throw good.
And with Hollingshead and Winters, Shirley might not get all the attention she deserves. 4.75 rebounds a game, 8 points a game. Doesn't turn the ball over. Just almost 2 steals a game. Really solid piece to this puzzle for Coach Winters.
Minute 7, 10-point game.
Need a quick shot here. Best shot you can get. Can't wait too long.
They lost it out of bounds. No. Turnover.
Definitely not what you wanted in that situation.
That's a tough position to be in. Ball in the corner. Inbound to Shirtlip.
I think you got to play aggressive, go for the steal here. It's not foul, and they do exactly that. Dixie's got to just dodge 56 seconds and a 10-point lead, and it hasn't been flashy. It hasn't been super efficient. They haven't shot it lights out, but they've had kind of that momentum and really forced Provo into playing uphill all game long.
And no good. So Mia Martinez heads to the bench with Val Martinez coming in. Another free throw on the way here for Shirtliff, and it is good. 13 in the fourth quarter.
Big time. They've needed them. She's really been the X factor in the second half.
Yenchik with the ball on the right wing. Dribbles it off to the right side baseline. And a bump that went against Orton, and we'll send Yenchik to the line. Checking it out here on the replay. Yeah, Yenchik just had a nice drive to it. Little body contact.
And a great moment here. Dusty Orton, who is Audrey's dad, one of the assistant coaches, stopped her, gave her a little hug, and said, hey, good work, good job, proud of you. Love to watch you play. That's what a dad should say,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. Proud moment.
Dusty was a two-sport college athlete. Columbia Basin College. You guys know what town that is?
My guess is somewhere in Washington.
Pasco, Washington, Tri-Cities area, yeah. Basketball and baseball. Back when you could still do that. You don't see two-sport college athletes much anymore. Obviously, Travis Hunter recently, but not often.
Shot goes up, it's good.
Now, Izzy Smooth.
Nice pass.
And on the other side, the answer back, Asha Aledo.
I'm impressed with this fight. I mean, this is a great experience, Provo. They're not going to win this game down 10 with 18 seconds to go. But they gave Dixie a good contest. They didn't get blown out. They got a young core, only losing one senior. They're gonna have a lot to work with. They get out and play a lot of games in the summer, gel, keep all that continuity.
No, this is a team that
Watch out for this team next year.
This is
They
a
could
team
be
I
a
would
factor.
expect to be pushing the state championship.
16-win team this year, 16-8. They won their region with one senior. Watch out for Provo next year.
And, honestly, the same thing could almost be said for this Dixie Flyer team as well. A lot of underclassmen on this team as well. So, you look at both sides and you think, man, the future of 4A girls basketball is looking pretty bright.
Yeah, it really is, all the way down.
Yeah, and Region 9 went, 2 wins, 2 losses in the boys earlier today. But the girls going to, at least go 3-1 if Dixie holds on and wins this, which looks like they're going to do.
And Winters can't get the lay in. It goes out of bounds, so it'll stay with the Flyers.
Addie just smiling, knowing.
Saying, whoops.
Sorry, Dad. Thanks for drawing that up, but I couldn't make the layup.
Fortunately for Provo, Dixie gets it back.
And the shot goes for Jane Barchi. And again, the answer back.
Yeah, you don't want to foul there. And that'll do it. They don't have to inbound it. Now the clock stopped. I don't know what's going on.
I don't think anyone knows.
That was a weird ending.
Yeah, that was.
That was a weird ending.
Stopped it, started it, stopped it. Game, set, match. Dixie going to win it by 10. And you take it. Hey, wins in the quarterfinals, punching their ticket to the semis. Wasn't pretty, but Coach Winters knows it's not about style points. It's about W's.
That's right. That's right. So the Flyers hold off. They get the win. Provo Bulldogs eliminated. And again, with the Flyers moving on, they will now face, I believe, the winner of the game coming up here between the Warriors and the Thunder.
Yeah,
so the nightcap coming up, this 9-10 scheduled tip-off, started a little late for us here today. And we're going to get some coaches' comments coming at you here in just a moment as we've got Kate Daly on the sidelines with the microphone. Going to try to catch up with, I believe, Coach Winters and Lydia Shirtliff.
Yeah,
both.
Huge performance down the stretch by Shirtliff.
And Coach Winters puts an arm around her and says, yeah, you deserve this.
Yeah, exactly.
She may not want the spotlight, but we're going to give her the spotlight anyways. So let's send it off to Kate Daly with Lydia Shirtliff and Coach Casey Winters.
Coach Winters, you set the tone early. What are you going to take away from this game?
Yeah, we had a great start. I thought our girls just played hard. They kept playing even when we couldn't make shots and we had turnovers and they went on a little run. We were just able to keep it right there at 10 or 12 the entire game. Lydia did a great job in the second half, getting to the basket, making free throws. She was a huge reason why we were able to pull it off tonight.
Well, Lydia, like he said, you did it all tonight. What was your motivation going into this game?
To do it for our team. Like, we worked so hard together. We may as well keep going.
Yes, and you guys extended your season one more day, headed to the semifinals. What does that mean to you as, collectively as a team?
Yeah, we're not ready for the season to be over yet, and so our goal is to come up here and go 1-0 3 times. We did it the first time. Now we got to do it on Friday.
Yep.
Just like he said. All right, I like it. Well, good luck for the rest of this thing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Back to you guys.
I love that. Just a simple yep. And Coach Winters here with the fist bumps for the crew tonight. Again, Dixie gets the win. We're going to step aside. Fantastic win for them. Provo's going to look sharp. I'll say that as well. Provo's looking sharp for the future. So shout out to the Bulldogs. I know that they've got a good program that's cooking there in Provo. So, any final thoughts, guys?
Yeah, I mean, look, Addison Winters, Izzy Hollinshead, Hayden Stilson, Lydia Shirtliff. This is a team that I think is every bit the billing as a number 1 seed. It wasn't pretty tonight. I mean, Flyers didn't shoot it great, only 40% in the first half, only 33% from the field in the second half, so right about 36% on the game. And guys, 1 for 12 from downtown for Dixie, and yet they still win by double digits. And that's what good teams do. They find ways to win even when the shots aren't falling. That's scary for Friday.
Oh, yeah. If they're usually knocking down those threes and they're winning by 10, only making 1 3, and that is a scary team, and they play like a well-run machine. They didn't turn the ball over that very much. They kept their composure. They look like a very mature team.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, Addison Winters, 18 points. I think she's your Findlay Subaru star of the game, but I think you got to give a shout-out to Lydia Shirtliff with those 13 points all late in the game. Hollings had 14. They lose the rebounding battle. You kept hearing Coach Barker talk about, the rebounding, the communication. That's something Coach Winters will address. This isn't a big team. They don't have a true 4 and a 5 that are 6 foot or anything like that. So they gotta play 5 out. They gotta play quick, drive and kick, and we saw them get downhill. And it's gonna be fun to see how far they can go. And I'll be surprised, if Dixie doesn't get to Saturday. But look, they know what's at hand. They got to play a Region 9 team tomorrow. They did sweep Desert Hills. They split with Snow Canyon in the regular season, but Desert Hills was a double overtime game. So, anything can happen, but Coach Winter is doing a great job with this Flyer team. Fun to call their game.
Absolutely. All right, well, we're going to step aside, take a break from the stream. When we come back, it's a Region 9 showdown. Snow Canyon Warriors, Desert Hills Thunder in the nightcap from Weber State University. We'll be back after this.